Hello and welcome to the 2021 Eye Foundation America Virtual Friend and Fundraiser. I'm Dr. Leela Raju, the Secretary and Education Coordinator for EFA. We had hoped to tell you about our future plans for EFA and Gautami Eye Institute, but the situation in India has obviously changed our focus somewhat. As an ophthalmologist in New York City during the surge, I was happy to do my small part wherever possible. We want to thank all the healthcare workers treating COVID patients around the world, our faculty and staff at Gautami Eye Institute for continuing to treat patients during the pandemic, and pray for all the patients and their families during this unprecedented time. At this point, I'd like to turn it over to Dr. V.K. Raju, our founder and president, so he can tell you a little bit more about how EFA and Gautami have continued to help during this unusual time.
I am glad we are all here today. Winston Churchill once said, "If you are going through hell, don't stop, keep going." That's what we are all doing during these COVID times. We have some uplifting music for you by Trio Solace. We are thrilled to honor these great ophthalmologists from around the world with the Robert Murphy Visionary Award. By honoring these stalwarts, we are honoring Robert Murphy, founding member of the Eye Foundation of America. Our board members will introduce them. The work of the Eye Foundation of America started in 1977 with so many committed friends. In spite of the tremendous progress in science, technology, and resources, 500,000 children go blind each year in this world. We would love to share with you what Eye Foundation of America has been doing, preventing and treating children with blindness and beyond.
In 1903, American author Helen Keller wrote, "Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope." For more than 40 years, Eye Foundation of America has been dedicated to the elimination of avoidable blindness in children worldwide. We provide medical eye care and treatment that is both affordable and accessible to all on equal terms, with the goal of eliminating avoidable blindness, especially in children. The Eye Foundation of America's mission is to go where the need is greatest, often rural or remote areas of developing countries where there is no medical care or where the cost of care is prohibitive. We provide state-of-the-art eye care to all of our patients, regardless of their ability to pay, in all regions of the world.
After 21 days, Gautami Eye Institute technicians came and did eye checkups for my children. They told me about the retinopathy of prematurity in my children and advised me to bring the children to the base hospital at Rajahmundry for further evaluation. Otherwise, they might go blind. So we brought our children to Gautami Eye Institute, and they gave laser treatment totally free of cost. The staff are courteous and helpful, and because of Gautami Eye Institute, our children are able to see normally. Otherwise, they would have become blind.
These hospitals serve as centers of excellence for treatment, research, and education. We've treated more than 3.5 million patients at no cost or minimal cost to the patient and family. Help ensure hope for our children. And remember the words of Helen Keller, "Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope."
Preventing and treating children with blindness gives them 75 years of productive life to a child. It is priceless. We will hear from our poster child of the Eye Foundation of America, Srinu, who has finished doctorate in pharmacy from Rutgers University after 2 corneal transplants and is CEO of a multi-million-dollar healthcare company. He became the chief patron of the Eye Foundation of America.
Hi everyone, my name is Srinu Madula and I'm glad to be here with you all in this virtual setting today. I'd love to talk about the Eye Foundation of America and my personal experience about the Eye Foundation. My journey started 36 years ago from a small, tiny rural village in India. I was born close to blind. Due to a chain of fortunate events, I met Dr. Raju and was introduced to the Eye Foundation of America. Being almost close to blind, my chances for survival and functional life were very limited, if not impossible, in India. I was able to come to the US with the help of the Eye Foundation and immediately received a corneal transplant in both eyes. This surgery changed my life. My life went from darkness to full of hope. Today, I speak to you as a pharmacist and the CEO of a large budding healthcare organization. None of this would be possible without the help of the Eye Foundation. What the Eye Foundation has done for me is just a small example of the truly remarkable work they've done over the past 4 decades. EFA shines light into those with literal darkness. They've changed people's vision to change their future. I am just one of 1,000 examples of the potential of the Eye Foundation of America. EFA represents what collective work can do. When we set our mind and connect it with our heart, the impossible becomes possible. I am possible because of the Eye Foundation of America.
We would love to share with you also what Gautami Eye Institute is doing apart from eye care during these COVID times.
Gautami Eye Institute has been involved in more than caring for only eye emergencies, children's eye care, and eye diseases in general during the last year. Since May 2020, there has been severe food insecurity due to COVID-19. There are numerous migrant workers and daily wage earners traveling in the vicinity of the hospital who were forced to leave to return to their home states when they lost their jobs. They were traveling by foot and on bicycles. Their conditions were dire, and Gautami decided to help these migrant laborers and their families by supplying food and clothing to children using our mobile vans, used normally for our outreach programs. And it is continuing even today.
We are very confident that we will certainly do our best in helping the cause. Thank you.
Throughout this period, Gautami staff continues to provide not only eye care, but also non-ophthalmic essential care to the public affected by COVID.
We have a message from Right Honorable Joe Manchin, Senator from West Virginia. He is with us today and he is doing a great job balancing act in USA.
Hello, I'm United States Senator Joe Manchin. Since 1979, my dear friend Dr. V.K. Raju and the Eye Foundation of America have made a profound impact on preventive eye care, education and medical intervention, both in our home state of West Virginia and across the world. Childhood blindness occurs in all corners of the globe, and there is a constant need for equipment, training, and personnel to treat these conditions. The EFA has treated millions of outpatients and performed more than hundreds of thousands of surgeries, with many of those surgeries for children. As they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Childhood nutrition is key to a strong foundation for our state's youth, and it helps prevent dire health issues in the future. That's why I'm proud of the EFA's efforts with the statewide Kids Coupon Project in partnership with the West Virginia Family Nutrition Program, which provides thousands of children and their families with farmers market vouchers to purchase fresh, local fruits and vegetables. The EFA truly goes above and beyond for the people of West Virginia. I appreciate Dr. Raju and all who are participating today for advancing and supporting visual health care. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you.
With that said, I'd like to introduce and present our next award to Dr. Pradeep Ramalu. Dr. Ramalu is a glaucoma specialist and the Director of Glaucoma at the Wilmer Institute at Johns Hopkins University. He is well known for his exceptional basic and clinical research in glaucoma. He has received awards from the American Academy of Ophthalmology, the American Glaucoma Society, and most recently, the Pies Art Award from Lighthouse Guild. The Eye Foundation of America, along with our collaborating partners, are thrilled to honor this great physician, scholar, and humanitarian. Thank you, Dr. Ramalou, for your tremendous work.
Dr. Raju, sponsors, and honored guests, thank you for giving me the Robert Murphy Visionary Award. I'm very honored and privileged to receive it. As many of you may know, and some of you may not, my work has focused on understanding the profound and substantial consequences that occur to individuals who lose their sight. Much to our surprise, these consequences extend well into people's everyday behavior and often occur even in individuals who have not lost all their sight, but have what we might consider mild to moderate visual impairment. There's a lot of work ahead of us in trying to reverse some of these, and also to try and rehabilitate people who've lost their sight in ways that can't be repaired, and that's been the focus of my career. I'm especially thankful to the sponsors who sponsor this event, including API, the Global Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, the Federation of Indian Physician Associations, and Rotary International. I'm also particularly honored to be receiving this award amongst many of the luminaries in our field. Thank you, and I hope to meet all of you again soon in person. Take care.
My name is Shekhar Vamprala, and I have been given the gift of introducing our awardee, Dr. Peter McDonald, who is the director of the Wilmer Eye Institute at the Johns Hopkins School of Medicine in Baltimore. Dr. McDonald received numerous national and international awards for teaching, research, and leadership. Dr. McDonald belongs to the Society of Heeds Fellows, Doheny Society of Scholars, Hall of Fame, ARCS Foundation. He is the editor of the Ophthalmology Times. He is president of the National Alliance of Eye and Vision Research. He is a specialist in corneal diseases and surgery. Dr. McDonald is an international leader in corneal transplantation, laser refractive surgery, and treatment of dry eye. The Eye Foundation of America, along with our collaborating organizations, is indeed privileged to honor Dr. McDonald, an outstanding physician, a great scholar, and humanitarian. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Peter McDonald, Director of the Wilmer Eye Institute here at Johns Hopkins. In life, when adverse situations arise, there are those who complain, there are those who seek to assign blame, and there are those who roll up their sleeves to try to address the problem and make the world a better place. In that final category is my good friend, Dr. V.K. Raju, as well as the Eye Foundation of America. And that's why we at Wilmer and at Johns Hopkins are delighted to partner with VK and the Eye Foundation of America and some of your efforts to alleviate human suffering and make the world a better place. And that's why it's particularly meaningful to me to be recognized today by the Eye Foundation of America. I don't know that I deserve this award, but I do feel grateful and delighted that my colleagues and I here at the Wilmer Institute and at Johns Hopkins have a great partner and someone that we really admire in VK Raju and the Eye Foundation of America. And you're making the world a better place, and we're delighted to be able to partner with you in trying to address some of the terrible challenges that the world faces today. So thank you very much for this wonderful award. Recognition means a great deal to me personally, and we look forward to lots of success and progress together in the future. Thank you very much.
Joel S. Schumann is the Elaine Langone Professor in the Department of Ophthalmology, Professor of Neuroscience and Physiology at NYU Langone Health, Professor of Biomedical Engineering and Electrical and Computer Engineering at Tandon School of Engineering, and Professor of Neuroscience in the Center of Neuroscience at NYU. He received numerous awards. He is a co-inventor of optical coherence tomography, OCT, used worldwide for ocular diagnostics. He is a 2012 Champa Lamad Award laureate. The Eye Foundation of America, along with our collaborating organizations, is thrilled to honor this great physician, scholar, and humanitarian.
It is a great honor to receive the Robert Murphy Visionary Award from the Eye Foundation of America. I have had the pleasure of knowing both Leela Raju and VK Raju for some time now. Leela since her residency when I was chair at University of Pittsburgh, followed by her joining our faculty at University of Pittsburgh. And then when I moved to NYU as chair at NYU, my being able to hire her to the NYU faculty. And VK Raju, I have known since my arrival in Pittsburgh, and he was a mentor and a great friend since that time. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Eye Foundation of America and to receive this award at the same time as Peter McDonnell and Pradeep Ramalu is a special honor. Thank you so much.
I am now happy to introduce Trio Solis, a New York-based piano trio. They are recent winners of the Ensemble Forward Grant and are proud alumni of the Mann School of Music, the New School. Please welcome Trio Solis.
Dr. Gallipali N. Rao is the founder, chair of LV Prasad Eye Institute, hybridad, and former president of Academy of Ophthalmologica Internationalis, and former chair and president of the International Agency for the Prevention of Blindness. Among his numerous accolades, we would like to mention a few. Doctor of Science, University of Melbourne, International Blindness Prevention Award from the American Academy of Ophthalmology. He is a Padma Shri and was elected in 2017 to the Ophthalmology Hall of Fame by American Society of Cataract and Refraction Surgery, and in 2020 honored by the All India Ophthalmological Society by the Institute of Gallipali N. Rao, AIOS Annual Lecture, one among the first 5 honorees. The Eye Foundation of America, along with our collaborating organizations, is thrilled to honor this great physician, scholar, and humanitarian.
I'd like to thank the Eye Foundation of America for this great honor. During the past 2-3 decades, considerable progress has been made in the delivery of eye care and creating a good framework for eye health throughout the world. This progress is hampered for the past 2 years by the COVID pandemic. It also threw new challenges for the current models of delivery of care that is practiced mostly, and the accessibility of care, creating huge backlogs once more. Going forwards, we have to develop and replicate models of distributed care, going closer to the doorstep of the people who need the care most. I believe organizations like Eye Foundation of America will play a leadership role in making this possible. Thank you so much.
It is with great pleasure I introduce to you Dr. R.D. Ravinandran, who is the chairman of Aravind Eye Care System, Madurai. The Aravind Eye Care System is the largest eye care system in the world, always attempting to fulfill the needs of the people with 2 major aims: accessibility and affordability. Dr. Ravinandran is an outstanding surgeon and a leader with numerous accolades. In 2015, he was one among the 100 compassionate leaders of SALT magazine. In addition, he holds numerous leadership positions in international prevention of blindness organizations. The Eye Foundation of America, along with its collaborating organizations, is thrilled to honor this great physician, scholar, and humanitarian. Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you.
Good evening. Thanks, Dr. Raju, Eye Foundation of America,
for this honor and recognition of Aravind Hospital and its staff for the work done by us in eliminating the avoidable blindness in India and across the world for the past 40 years. This award will further motivate all our staff to do their best in providing the patient care services, capacity building of eye hospitals across the world, training of mid-level ophthalmic personnel and the ophthalmologists across the world. We greatly appreciate the work done by Dr. V.K. Raju and Eye Foundation of America since 1982, working in several developing countries in eliminating avoidable blindness, especially in the area of childhood blindness. The work done by the foundation is commendable, especially in India, where he had conducted several eye camps. In addition to the providing direct patient care services whenever he visits India, Dr. V.K. Raju is also responsible for personally training and mentoring several ophthalmologists who do human service today in various locations in India. Dr. V.K. Raju is also personally responsible for developing two major eye hospitals, his home state of Andhra Pradesh in India, which are now have developed into tertiary care facilities, providing all subspecialty care in their service area. The services provided by them goes a long way in eliminating avoidable blindness in Andhra Pradesh. So in Aravind, we have been associated with Dr. Raju for the past 40 years. He is a good friend of our founder, Dr. G. Venkatsamy. He has visited Aravind on several occasions and has conducted several scientific programs, CME programs along with our faculty. We look forward to continue this association in the coming years. And again, I thank Dr. V.K. Raju and the foundation for this award. Thank you.
Congratulations to all our awardees, and thank you for your continued efforts to combat blindness around the world throughout the years. And also thank you to Senator Manchin for taking the time to be with us, and we really appreciate your kind words. And now, please welcome back Trio Solis for the second part of the program.
Let us call it a day. Thank you for taking time to be with us today. We are very grateful. The latest from Gautami Institute. Just watch. These 3 triplets are premature babies with retinopathy, a blinding disease. Thanks to Gautami's outreach program, they have normal vision. Early intervention and 1 injection, that was all needed. That is giving them 75 years of productive life, priceless. Thank you for being here.